Before we start, a quick note. The story I'm telling is a fictionalized reimagining of my personal experiences. All names, companies, and details are changed or dramatized and don't reflect any real workplace. Stardew Valley and all in-game locations belong to Concerned Ape. I'm only using those fictionalized places to create a cozy, immersive storytelling experience. Thanks, and enjoy. Actually, before I introduce her, let me actually kind of go back and talk more about me. Is it because you know more about me? I'm such a fucking narcissist. Anyway, but yeah, if you guys remember, I had been commuting in 2 hours each way between my house on one side of the state and Jojamart in order to get there on time for work, pretty much every other day or every day, and putting my dogs in doggy daycare. So I want to say it's around this time that I finally decided to go ahead and just buy a house. I couldn't rent because, again, I have 2 really big pit bulls, and there's pretty much no place on earth that's going to rent to a person with 2 aggressive dogs. Not saying they're actually aggressive, but, they're considered aggressive because they're pitties. So there's really no place on earth that's going to rent to me with those dogs. So my only choice was really to buy a house. My parents helped me with the down payment, and I ended up buying the house that I'm currently living in. So I moved officially from my hometown to Stardew Valley at that point. And it wasn't the happiest of moves. I was definitely very happy to not have a crazy commute anymore. It went down from 2.5 hours to I want to say maybe 20 minutes, which was awesome. But we're playing the Stardew Valley Expanded mod with the diversity mod as well. If you've played regular Stardew Valley, you'll know that Stardew Valley is extremely white and not very diverse at all. There may be 1 or 2 other characters of color in Stardew Valley, but it's a very white town, which is part of the reason why when I play on my modded version, I like to make it a little bit more colorful, because I need this fantasy to match my fantasy, okay? But I moved out here and was no longer staying with Ember at her house in between commuting. I had really hoped that would kind of help me and Ember's friendship, because again, it had gotten strained because I had been staying with her so much. And I don't blame that on her at all. I get it, having somebody in your house. Oh, wait, is that a large egg? No, not yet. So having somebody in your house like that, all the time, especially when you live alone, is a lot. And I had tried to pay Ember some money, because I was staying in her house, but because I was spending so much on everything else, I didn't really have a lot to give her. I felt horrible about that and promised that I would pay her back, and she would always say, you don't have to pay me back, because we had known each other since high school, and we had lived together in Zuzu City. So she knew that I did care about her and eventually would pay her back, even if it was just another favor for her when I had the money. But I still felt really bad about it, and I knew how stressful it was. So I had hoped that moving into my own house would give us a chance to repair our friendship and kind of go back to the way things used to. And spoiler alert, you can imagine it never did. But at least at this point, I was closer to work and, doing a little bit better for myself. Okay, what do we want to put? What does the community center want from me right now? So even though I was now closer to work than ever, I was also more isolated than ever, because my family all lives on the other side of the state, close to my hometown, and most of my friends are out there too. And I moved from a place where I actually had support and people who cared about me to a place where I had my job. I was really hoping, though, that being closer to work would also help me and Garth get along better, because maybe if I wasn't commuting back and forth so much and could be there at the drop of a hat, like he seemed to want, he would be happy, he'd be satisfied, and he would know that I was gonna be able to get the work done even when he wasn't there. As you can imagine, he ended up just kind of taking the more diabolical route and decided to use that as an excuse to have me come in on work from home days, even if he wasn't going to. So he would say like, oh, I need you to get this done on work from home day. I need you to get that done on work from home day in the office. I need you to get this done in the office. At one point, I was complaining to Chloe about it because it was just so excessive. Because it was like, he's over here on the work from home days taking like 2 or 3 hour lunches. Nobody can get in contact with him. And I'm over here working my ass off in the office when I really shouldn't even be here. Oh, see my new Caroline? Isn't she cute? What am I gonna do for dinner tonight? And this is, the trio's like looking for Olivia. She's so pretty. Working a corporate office job in the city was a different chapter of my life. It was for you too, sweetie. I'm glad we were both able to move on. Me too, Olivia. She's such a cute little auntie. Oh, she's such an auntie. I like her. Vincent. And who's that? Oh my God! Look at Evelyn, Abuela Evelyn. Oh, there's Elliot. Hello, Blue. Elliot's actually tolerable with the mods. Okay, let's get some parsnip seeds. I just want to get some things that are gonna like grow quickly because we only have like a few more days of summer or of spring. So I'm not gonna invest in any like long-term crops. If it takes more than 6 days, I don't want it. Basil, 3 days. I like that a lot. Onions. Ooh, wrong. Spinach. Cool. Buckwheat. Cabbage. No, but we'll do canola because that's spring and summer. Actually, we have quite a bit. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, I can get 1 thing of dill seeds, I think, and then I'll be all out of money, which is great because then I could go to the mines and spend the rest of the day in the mines. Yes, perfect. Oh my God, my nose is itching so bad. Oh, is that Victor? Is that Victor? Hi, is that Victor? It is. Hi, hottie. Any plans for today? I think I may continue work on the project I'm in the middle of. What are you working on, Victor? What are you working on? Hang on. F1. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and look into Victor. So we can like love bomb him. His birthday is summer 23. We can romance him. We're friendly. No, we're not friendly at all. What kind of gifts does he like? Battery pack, golden pumpkin, ancient fiber, blue moon wine, butterfish, duck feather. All right. Let's get a duck feather. We're gonna go ahead and cheat our way through this. Okay, is that a duck feather? Oh, it's different because of the mods. Okay, cool. Oh shit, I didn't mean to get 100 of them. Okay, well, that's cool. I guess we have 1,000 duck feathers. Wait, come back. Let me love you. Okay, this is absolutely incredible. Thank you. All right. Actually, let's look at his house. We haven't seen his house yet. Isn't it Pam's birthday too? It's Pam's birthday. Shit, I gotta get Pam something as well. Damn, his house is nice. You're not good enough friends with Olivia to enter her bedroom. Okay. You're not good enough friends with Victor to enter his bedroom. Okay. I like the vibe though so far. And y'all got a bathroom? Why don't I have a bathroom? That's crazy. Nice ass house though. Look at what's he writing? What are you writing? Ooh, Victor, I like your library. I think having books is so sexy. Oh, look, he got a little video game system. Actually, he has 2 systems. Look at Victor with the Genesis and the Nintendo. Nice. Oh, okay. So I just saw Pam going somewhere. I think she might be going to the bar because it's like, oh, I have no money. Damn. I can give you a duck feather. Are you gonna hate that, Pam? Oh my gosh, she's gonna hate it. For my birthday? Thanks. Okay. She didn't hate it. I might as well say hi to Emily and Gus while I'm here. Look at Emily, isn't she cute? I hope you're farming in a sustainable way. The valley's ecosystem is fragile. I love Emily with her little blue afro. She is so adorable with the mod. Oh my god, I love her. Hey, look at could use a beverage or a good meal, specifically for drinks. Let me know what I can get you to eat. I have no money. I'm so sorry, Gus. And then there's Shane. What do you want? Leave me alone. Drunk already? Dick. So now I'm living in Stardew Valley and I have my farmhouse and I do love it. But I'm way isolated from my family and friends back in my old hometown. And to make matters worse, I was telling Chloe about it. And she seemed kind of nervous when I told her that I finally bought my house. Like, she was happy for me, but she also was nervous for me. Oh, Jody, Farmer Blue, I have a request for you. I need a fresh cauliflower for a recipe I want to make. Could you bring me one? Jody, of course I can, Jody. There's Robin being a creep. Leave her alone. But Chloe said, well, I'm nervous for you because now that they know that you have a house here, they're going to make it harder for you. Because now they know you can't leave, even if you wanted to. Yikes. I didn't think about it that way. At least when I was like living across the state, they kind of had to be a little bit more, well, Garth had to be a little bit more careful with how he treated me, because if I decided to quit, I could just go and stay at my mom's house, which is where I was living, where I didn't have to pay rent or anything. I could just stay there and hang out with my dogs and do whatever. But at the point that I committed to my house, that means I had to have a mortgage payment, which meant that I was going to do anything to keep my job. And Chloe was right. She was very, very right. It pretty quickly became apparent that that he's going to have me come to work as much as possible, even on work from home days, and he's going to be even more remote. And it didn't help that we were finally hiring a new graphic artist, because at this point it had been 2 years on the team and there had been no dedicated graphic artist. Theo, the graphic artist from the kids department, would help out occasionally, but he hated Garth so much that he refused to move to the team full time. And our freelancers, who we had run through, I think 2 or 3 of them at this point, kept firing us as a team because they couldn't work with Garth either. So it had been really hard to keep up with the artwork that we had to do. I did a lot of it myself, as again, that was another skill set that I had. But finally getting an actual graphic artist on the team was something that I had been hoping for a very long time, and was super excited to finally get. Garth, of course, being his lazy ass self, decided to go on vacation the week that the new graphic artist was being onboarded. And so did Tracy, ironically. I didn't know at that point, but it turned out that the new graphic artist was not going to actually be managed by Garth. His reputation at this point was so bad, even with upper management, that they refused to give him a full team. And so Tracy was actually going to be the manager for the new graphic artist. We were going to be using her on our team a lot, so she would probably spend the majority of her time with our team, but she was going to be answering to Tracy, not Garth. It was a very unusual situation, and made it even more unusual with the fact that Tracy and Garth went on vacation at the same time. So when the new graphic artist arrived, the only person to greet her was me. And that's how I got to know Zainab. You can probably tell from her name that Zainab was also from a different country. She was in her 40s and had moved to the States, I guess you could say, when she was in her mid-20s. So she spent most of her time overseas. She had actually a very, very interesting background in life. But because the managers couldn't be bothered, I think they were actually on a vacation together. Is what I suspect, is that Tracy and Garth actually took a vacation together. There was nobody there to greet her or to train her except for me. I think the first day I saw her, I knew that we were going to be really good friends. She was wearing this blue dress, and she has naturally dark hair, but she had it bleached to the point that it was platinum, and she had a blue tinge she had a blue tinge to her hair, like a light blue. So her hair was like more of like a crystal ice blue. Amazing dark eyes, and she was wearing like this really cool blue dress that kind of like matched her hair. Like she was like very much like out of Fifth Element is kind of how she seemed. But yeah, I was really happy to finally get somebody on our team who like knew how to get her shit done and seemed to have a really good and fun personality. So even though Garth and Tracy weren't there to meet her, I was like, okay, I can do this. I've trained people before. I helped train Noah. I trained myself, obviously, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue training Zanab. And I can honestly say to this day, she is still one of my very, very best friends. But you can probably imagine that she no longer works for Jojamart.